hello, welcome to my channel, and I think this is kind of Vlogmas day 1 for me, and I just wanted to set up my month of December. So currently today I just finished filming my December TBR, so you can watch that here, which I think is my very first official Vlogmas video. But this will be kind of my introduction into getting ready for Vlogmas. And then hopefully from there I will be able to put out other daily vlogs and then some sit-down videos throughout the month up until probably the 23rd, 24th. But we will see how well I do with Vlogmas. But I was thinking that it would be kind of fun to show you how I plan throughout the month, especially when I want to stick to a reading schedule and also a read-a-thon schedule. I think I'm going to share how I do it. I use Google Calendar right now. I set aside my bullet journal for the month because for the year, I mean, not the month. I stopped using that a couple of months ago because it was just too overwhelming for me, and with everything that happened this year, I just couldn't keep up with it. So I switched over to Google Calendars for the rest of the year, and then I think I want to pick up my bullet journal for next year. But I'm gonna share my screen and kind of show you what my month looks like, I guess. Okay, I hope this is working. So I just have a blank calendar. I turned off my home stuff because you don't need to see when I'm helping out friends and doing family stuff. So we're just going to be sticking to my calendars for my reading schedule and for YouTube. I think this will be pretty simple just because I don't have a lot of books that I am planning on reading, and I can't really block out time for fanfiction just because I don't know how many I'm going to be reading or when I'm going to be reading it. Fanfiction is a little bit harder to plan, as I realized last month. But anyway, I need to read 4 different books, but I did have a card this month for my TBR game that is allowing me to mood read. So I think I'm going to put out, how am I going to do this? Okay. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to put down the days that I hope to finish some of these books and then go from there. So let's start off with, I want to finish When a Scot Ties the Knot by the 5th. So I put this in as an event. Is it? Okay. My bad. And it's set for my reading schedule, so I put that in on that day. And then I have to have an entire full week of reading, at minimum 1 hour a day, and updating that every week. If you can see this prompt card, of course it's not going to focus. There we go. And the book that I'm going to be reading for that one is The Final Empire by Sanderson. So I want to give myself at least a solid full week that does not have any holiday stuff going on. So I'm going to say this entire week of the 12th through the 18th I am going to schedule The Final Empire and go through the 18th. Okay, so that one is scheduled, and then I have 2 more. I need to do a book that is a reread and a book that is a Goodreads 2020 Choice Awards, and I'm not entirely certain if I want to stick with the books that I picked. Currently I picked Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, as well as Such a Fun Age by Kiley, Reid. So I'm going to just put the prompts in, and I want to give myself a little bit of extra time, and I definitely want to stick away from the holidays just in case. So I think I'm going to put the reread. Actually, I think I'm going to put the Goodreads Choice Award. I'm going to give myself all of this week. And let's put it on Friday. And then I think I can put the reread kind of at the end of the month and take my time to just pick it up every now and then. Especially if it's a reread, I'm not going to need to focus so heavily on it. So I'm going to give myself the 28th. Let's go with that. And I'll change the names of those as I figure out which books I actually want to read. But then I have a few more challenges that I would like to complete for my TBR game, because I did have to take some punishments, so I do need to make sure that I have them figured out and posted. So I have to create a fan art, I have to create a mood board for my favorite book and post it on Instagram, and I have to create a playlist for my favorite book. And since I can include those into some daily vlogs, I'm thinking I might schedule out a few of those things that I want to film. So I'm going to put in a couple of videos that I plan to have up and the days that I plan to post them. And then we'll see when I can fit in some of these challenges. Okay. I have updated the calendar as best as I can. I definitely don't have a solid plan for the month, and I'm trying to spread things out, especially sit down videos, just because for whatever reason they are the hardest for me to get motivated to film lately. So I'm trying to spread those out throughout the month. So this is what I have so far. You get a little bit of a sneak peek of some of the things that I'm planning to put out. Just don't know if I'm going to actually do it, because motivation is hard to come by these days. And it's also around the time of year that things kind of went pretty terrible last year. And the holidays are going to be very hard because this is going to be the first one that we have without my grandma. So I'm just not going to get too upset with myself if I'm not able to stick with a plan and upload as much as I want to. But I think that everyone will be understanding about that, because everyone has been just so wonderful this past year, especially the past few months, that I have just been struggling. I feel like I'm in an okay place recently, but I think that it's gonna be a lot harder the closer we get to Christmas, because that was our favorite time of year every single year, and it was just really important. So it was also one of the last holidays we got to have with her aside from New Year's. So it's gonna be a rough month, but hopefully I can stay busy and hopefully I can stick to somewhat of a plan. I want to have some better habits this month, and I also want to start waking up early enough to get some of these things filmed and edited and actually have a lot of daylight throughout the day, because the sun's going down earlier and vlogs don't look as nice in the dark in my room. So let me know if there are any videos that you would like me to put out and what sort of things you would like to see in any sort of daily vlogs that I might do. I'm probably going to stick to under 10-minute videos, just quick little snippets of my day, just to put something out there. I feel like it would be fun, and every time that people put out Vlogmas videos, I just love them so much. Hopefully I'll be able to watch more videos recently, because I've been slacking so bad with catching up on anybody's videos. I'm not gonna lie, I've been so terrible about it. So hopefully this is something that you will be interested in watching throughout the month, and I hope that this was super interesting to see. I love watching how people plan things, so if there are more planning things that you would like to see for me, if you want to see me update this throughout the month, let me know, and I will do that for you. I think I'm still sharing my screen. Let's stop that. But I think that is all that I have for this video. Short, sweet, right to the point. Let me know in the comments how you plan. I've heard a lot about Notion. Should I try that out this month? Should I make the switch? Let me know. All right, I will see you in my next video. Bye.